All right, ladies and gentlemen. So, in this live stream from the House of FundaMakers, we are bringing reviews of all the students of FundaMakers who have taken the CUET 2023 today. And in this particular session, we are with a few students who will discuss their experience about their CUET exam, of the CUET exam. In fact, a few of them have taken the general test and English. Few of them have taken their domain subjects also. Will go one by one with every student and try to understand as to what was the slot of CUET and what were the chapters. And today, how was the overall experience of CUET? And this video is especially meant for those students who are going to take CUET in the next 8 or 9 days again. So, all right. So let's welcome all the students out here, which we have with us. We have Mitul Tiwari from Jaipuria School with us today. We have guys, raise your hands and introduce yourself. Mitul is here from Jaipuria School. Asutosh is here from Little Flower Senior Secondary School, Lucknow. Shreyashka Sengar is here from Delhi Public School, Shahid Path. Saranoor is here from St. Paul Inter College. Manushri is from Lamartine Girls College. And Kritika from Lucknow Public School. So all these students had their exams from in different slots. So let's go one by one and we'll discuss about their overall experience. I think Manushri will go first because Manushri gave me a call in the morning and she was the first person to give some review about CUET. So let's follow the first come first serve basis. And Manushri was the first person today in the morning to give me a message and tell me about her experience of CUET. So Manushri, yes. Which slot did you take the CUET in?
So I was in slot 1, and the pattern of CUET and the syllabus was everything was taught by the teachers in the class, and nothing was out of the syllabus that was taught. And firstly, we had the English test, then we had the general test. English was very easy. It was very, very easy, and
I
the
don't know
subject.
why everybody, Manushri, is saying that English test was easy. Was it so easy that everybody is
Yes,
bouncing
so
off
it was
their legs?
very easy. Uh, I don't remember the questions, but yeah, it was
So,
very
what was the
easy.
breakup of the questions, Manushri, in your test? Like,
First, we had a comprehension based on post-traumatic stress disorder, and the entire thing was just given in the comprehension. It was not so easy to find answers for the questions that were asked. First, we had the questions, then we had a poetry, then we had to answer questions on them, and then we had fill in the blanks, so prepositions, and then identifying phrasal adverbs, and the idioms and phrases PDF, which you taught in the live class in the previous days. All of the idioms and phrases were from that PDF, and
good that it must it,
basic.
it must have benefited the students then. Must have benefited students to a great extent then. And how was the GT? I would like to have an opinion about it because I'm getting some mixed reactions. Some people are saying, like, Ashutosh, what is your take on GT? What was your slot of general test?
So my slot was second slot, and GT was at a moderate way, not so much tough and not easy.
All
It
right.
was
So, how do you
time
remember
consuming.
the? All right. So, do you remember the number of questions in the tests, like uh, the maths tests, the maths questions? Do you remember some arithmetic questions or geometry questions? What were the chapters usually asked?
So mostly it was from like matrix and distance and time,
Okay,
workforce.
distance and time.
These
Okay.
topics were there,
Did we have
and
questions
so
from percentage profit loss, Mitul?
yes, it
You
was
can
the
also
ratio,
you can
proportion,
also
and percentage profit loss. Every questions were
It
there.
had a few questions related
okay.
to percentage profit and loss and time and work.
And then did we have simple interest and compound interest also? Simple interest, compound
No,
interest,
sir.
yes?
Yes,
All
one or
right.
two questions were there.
I had a few
Simple
questions. I had two questions from simple interest and another from compound interest.
And how about averages and mixtures or maybe ratio and proportion? Not much.
Creation proportion, there were
Yes,
three
not
questions
much.
of creation proportion.
Okay. All right. All right. Reasoning, Shreyashka Sengar. Your reasoning is pretty reasoned. So you tell me, how was your reasoning section? What was your experience?
So reasoning was easy. It wasn't that difficult, and there wasn't much. There were many questions. Most of them were maths and GK for me. I
Okay.
attempted most of
Maths and GK
that.
questions were. No, few people are saying that we had more of reasoning questions and less of maths questions. And
Yes, sir.
Shreyashka has other opinion about it. She's saying that she had more of maths questions and less of reasoning questions. So is it so that every slot, every student has a different set of question paper? Because in the same slot, some people are giving some other opinion, others are giving some other opinion. So I'm just failing to understand this whole matrix.
So every slot has different question paper because I contacted my friends who were in slot first. Their
Mhm.
question
No,
were
no.
different according to
Slot
mine.
Ashutosh, slot one, all the people who are taking exam in the slot one, I agree to the fact that everybody would have, similar set of questions or maybe a different question. Is it happening that in the same slot also people have a different set of paper, or everybody is getting the same set of paper?
Yes, there were different papers in the same slot.
Okay, different papers in the same slot. That is why from the same slot also we are getting different opinions. Okay, all right,
Yes,
great.
exactly.
How was the GK question, Kritika? GK questions.
So, so GK questions were basically about national parks and some of them from history, like dates they were asking. So the date
Okay.
questions I left because I wasn't knowing that, but like rest of them were easy.
अच्छा बाकी सब हो गया था. Did we have questions from the current affairs PDF which was given to you guys? I am very concerned about
Yes,
it because we
Yes,
two
sir.
to three
It
questions were there from your
okay.
PDF.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Sarunu Kaur, how did your exam go and what was your overall experience?
So the level of exam was too easy.
Okay.
According to me, the general test was too easy. Reasoning questions I have attempted.
Right. If you compare it with the CUET mocks you people have been taking in the in the coaching institute, how do you rate it? Like if the level of the mock test was say 10, how was the CUET exam? English, I know
so
that
five.
mock test English was much
So
difficult than the
more
CUET English.
Sir, if we compare to the mocks that were given in the coaching, it was literally so easy when we got the question like there. It was literally the
All right.
easiest question paper we could ever have.
All right.
Like
So
in
the mock
we
papers
had a so
the mock
reasoning
papers
difficulty which we used to solve in coaching were a bit too difficult, but the questions we get on the like exam, they were literally so easy.
okay. Good, good. So I think that would give a lot of confidence to all the guys who are watching you right now, because they would be more inclined to taking mock tests before they have their final CUET paper, because that will give them a sense of confidence that, okay, if you can do that and score well in the mock papers, possibly they will be able to do much better in the the exam as well. All right. So, Mithul, how was your last moment preparation? What did you do for the last moment preparation? Because yesterday you took IP Mat Rohtak also, I suppose. So, what was your last minute
Yes,
preparation? What do you
yesterday
suggest these guys?
I met. So I was a bit confident because my
Hmm.
paper went well yesterday. So I did not study much. I just went through the PDFs and the online classes, the English online classes. I was a bit nervous today, but when I reached the center and saw the paper was literally too easy. It was the easiest English paper I've ever given, and the general test was also very good, very easy paper.
Okay. All right. Great. So, like, a lot of people have this concern that did any of you take the domain subject exam?
No,
No,
sir.
Nobody?
sir, I had my
No,
English
sir.
and
Only the general test and the English section. That's it. Okay. Okay. So overall, if you see on a scale of 10, the paper would be around 4-5. They were
Yes, sir. 4
almost
5.
concluding, and we had arithmetic questions a lot, right? What reasoning chapters, Manushri? You gave me a list of the reasoning chapters you got to see in the paper. So any inputs for the people who are going for the exams in the coming days? What chapters were asked?
So for reasoning, I had coding, decoding, number series, problems on age, arrangement, cube, calendar, blood relation, statement conclusion, direction, and classification.
Okay. So you did not have any arrangement or puzzles type question in the paper.
Hmm.
Most of them were like single questions. Got
Yes.
it. Okay. All right. Uh, okay. And did we have some English questions in the general test also? Because I don't think if they have a separate English paper, did they have some English paper in
So
the general
also
test?
there were questions in the English section. Like there were French words like au revoir and répondez s'il vous plaît, and we had to choose the meaning of that.
Okay. 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 All
I
right.
also
So you suggest to students to go through a few foreign words also before they go for the test, because there are certain foreign words
Yes,
also.
like these are very basic words that everyone should know. So
All right. All right. So the point to take home is one, we have to take a good revision of arithmetic. Two, we have to solve a few reading comprehension passages and revise grammar, idioms and phrases and vocabulary based questions. Three, read subjects like chapters like blood relation, direction sense, input output, and coding decoding, and sequence and series. These are more important. And rest, I think it would be a cakewalk, not a lot to take home. What do you guys say? Anybody who wants to add anything? Shreyashka, your final call. What do you want to add?
So study about the letters also, like format.
Which one, Kritika?
So format like the salutation and all, like the sequence of format we write. We get that in
Okay,
fill-ups and all.
okay, okay. Did we have fill in the blanks questions also?
No, sir,
Yes, sir.
basically the like fill-ups
no,
of
sir. Thanks, but
adjectives and prepositions we have to fill like that
Okay,
only.
okay, okay. We have a few questions. We have a question from Jhalak, and Jhalak is saying, uh, yeah, Jhalak is asking, were there some questions from average, mixture, and negation? Did we have some question from average, mixture, and negation?
I did not get any question from average and allegation.
You did not get
There are
any.
no questions
Okay,
from myself.
okay. And Virat Shekhar Avasti is saying, after listening to you guys, I guess I too can get a good college and university. Good, good, good luck. And Anand Shrivastava is asking, figures of speech was asked. Did we have some question related to figure of speech as well
yes, in the
Yes,
comprehension.
sir.
in the comprehension? Okay. Shivani Sharma has a question. Can you please tell us the rough figure of questions in GT? Like how many questions of maths, how many questions of English, how many questions of GK, and how many questions of any other section, if at all? How many questions? There were 60 questions, out of which we had to solve 50, correct?
Yes, sir.
So out of 60 questions, what was the breakup? How many maths questions, Manushri?
So basically 10 to 12 questions were from GK.
10 to 12 from
Answer
GK. That is
7
not a
to 8
very,
question from math side.
only 7 to 8 from maths,
Yes, sir.
and 3 to
In my
4.
slot.
Okay. So 10 questions. Let's take the upper hand.
And
10
some
questions.
basic questions of chemistry, biology also were there.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Physics also.
Science questions. Okay. That means 10 questions of maths, 10 questions of GK, and 20 to 30 questions of reasoning. Is it so? 20 questions of
Yes,
reasoning.
sir. Yes, sir.
Manusri, what is your take?
So I had more questions from maths,
You had more questions from maths.
like 15 questions from maths, and 10 to 11 questions from 10 to 15 questions from maths, and 15 or 17 questions from no, 10 to 17 questions from maths and 10 to 11 questions from reasoning.
Okay. Virat Shekhar Awasthi is again saying, sir, everything is nice except this arithmetic. Like, seriously, why it is there, especially for a guy like me who has not studied for maths for more than 4 years? Virat, I think arithmetic is not maths. Arithmetic is just basic understanding of mathematics, which everybody needs to have. Jhalak Badlani is asking, data interpretation graphs were also there. Did we have data interpretation DI questions?
No, sir.
No,
So it's a
sir.
unanimous no, Jhalak, no DI questions. All right, great. So I think we have covered almost everything. Every student has given his or her experience of CUET in this particular video. And we'll not take this video long because I know that people are not usually very much interested in seeing long videos. It's already been 15 minutes. We started the live session. And I think this much of input is enough for students to take the idea home. Right, Manushri? Pritika, Shreyashka, Ashutosh, and Sarunur?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Yes,
great.
yes, sir.
And where is Mitul? Mitul has, I think, left or so. Okay. Let me see. Let me check. Oh, Mitul is here. Oh, Mitul. Mitul, where were you lost? We're looking for you.
Sir, I automatically went to the backstage.
Okay. All right. And Suraj Vishkarma has a question. Did we have some questions from clocks topic, clocks and calendar? Did we have any question?
Yes, sir. One question from calendar.
One question from
One
calendar.
question from calendar. Suraj, just go through it. All right. So I think we should conclude the session. And thank you for joining in, guys. Ashutosh from Little Flower School, Shreyashka from DPS, Kritika from LPS, Mithul from Japuria, Sarunul from St. Paul's, Manushri from La Martiniere. I really thank you guys for joining in and sharing your experience. And God bless you all. Crack other exams. We have IPMAT, we have GIPMAT lined up, and we have the domains exams also lined up. I'm sure you would be preparing for it. And we have IPM Indore lined up. God bless you all. Take care. And thanks everyone for watching this video. And please ensure that you share this and share this with all your near and dear ones who are taking CUET this year. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you,
Take
sir.
care.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
We'll just,
Thank you,
yeah.
sir.